most social media platforms, even then, if people are saying be the bigger person with Top Goy, this is like why there's a personal thing here. Andrew Tate tried to ruin my life.
He's on like
he
every
doxed my
fucking
family.
platform.
And when he threw me under the bus,
that.
I don't have the same relationship with my family that I used to have. You can understand it from them. They don't want to be part of that headache. But he amplified a dox on my family. Not only that, the slander that I got, the media backlash, the scrutiny that I faced, it also affects people in my personal life. My family made a choice and I respect it. I don't communicate with them the same way anymore. They don't want to be part of this. My family's Catholic. My family, they're real Catholics. They go to church. They go to confession. They do Palm Sunday. They do Ash Wednesday and all this. So they're not Muslim. They don't agree with my ideology, and that's fine. So I don't have the same relationship, especially after that situation. You can understand too. But what really did separate it, and to this day, it's still been fractured, and is part of the reason why my family's like, okay, we want nothing to do with what you talk about. It's because like when that dox is amplified, why would my family want to be a part of that? Why would my family, if they're not even Muslim and they have their own thing, you got to respect it. This is how they try to ruin your life to get you to fold. This is how somebody apologizes. This is how somebody quits. Because people around you start calling you crazy. People around you don't want to associate with you anymore. People don't want to communicate with you. People are hurt. People don't want to be a part of this. It's affected my personal life. And that situation was 6 months ago. That's why, like, now when I see Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate are in jail, inshallah, I hope they rot in jail for the rest of their lives. Wallahi, I do. I hope they rot in jail forever. Wallahi, I do. Look at how they have treated me, and look what they've tried to do to me. That guy who attacked me on the street when I wasn't looking and I'm on my phone, I get sucker punched and then pepper sprayed. I think that was one of these kuffar enemies who paid a guy to do it. Kuffar. So I have, this is what I have. This is what I do. I have Islam. I have Allah. That's it. Alhamdulillah. It's actually brought me closer to the deen. I love seeing the kuffar seeds because it's brought me closer to Islam.
He's getting radical, man. He's getting radical. And Sneako's Web of Lives craps around Rizlaris of Asmongold since the Pink Sparkle days. Yeah, that's whenever I met John, actually. It was over at their house. And so that's what it was. Read the dono. I didn't even see what it said. What did the dono say? Yeah, no, shout out to John. I appreciate that. Absolutely. And yeah, there it is. And but it was people, Sneeko, that casted the first stone. I think it was. I mean, I think there's a lot of those examples, right? I mean, clearly it was. And he was kicked out of 109 friend groups. I think it was more than that, but I'm not sure. And let me scroll down. I'm going to look at this here and find out some of these other posts. Nothing comes close to being in the right time to enjoy these stories.
I will be remembered more for these films when they've all been seen than for anything else I've ever done. Because I think they've achieved immortality. They really have. What has appeared on these screens with these films has never been done by anybody else.
And he is so right. He is so, yeah, no, it's crazy, honestly. Kaisi needs to watch Lord of the Rings. I know. I can't believe that she didn't do that. Just comply and you'll be fine. Having your hands on your head, still get your ass kicked in the ass? What is this?
Randall.
Hey! What the fuck?
Stop! Stop! Just stop! He's not. Oh my god, are you kidding me right now? This is my car. It's not even.
Is that AI? You think it's AI? I don't know if it's AI or not. Let me see. I pull this up. Just comply and you'll find. The video evidence can easily lead to a winning lawsuit. Yeah, I mean, true. Victim identified. The country pay. Yeah, they had to pay him. They should have paid him out more. Like, that shit could have fucked up your spine. No, honestly, like, that dude should have been fucking fired, man. Like a kick to the back like that? God damn, it should have been way more. I'll show you a picture. What the fuck? It's a guy. There's no way. Oh my god.
Obviously, come on.
I saw that coming. I don't know why. I didn't expect that. I didn't think it was going to go that way.
Come on,
that's really funny.
That's a rare L for Asmongold.
Lose some corners, but we won others. Oh. Wait, what? Wait, you could just clean up all the bullshit and get rid of it? Wait. Oh. Don't send this to California. Don't send this to... Oh, no, you can't do this.
Bro,
you can't do this. Somebody lived there.
That's literally
Oh, no. This is AI. Well, then what are we going to pay the $10 billion of, like city renovations to? If just like 10 dudes with hoodies can come up and just clean it up in an afternoon. Like, no, this is supposed to take 6 years. And it was supposed to be worse.
That's literally like...
Yeah, like, I don't know, really, like, yeah, you can't do this. I've seen this fatty. I've already seen it like 3 times. Fucking in that fucking donut. Fucking in that fucking donut. Just walk out that... Boom!
Put a bear trap on that shit.
I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of these people, bro. I really am. I'm sick of them.
No, I'm aren't even fucking homeless, though.
I'm so sick of these people. Like, I really...
Some
you
of them
guys
probably
have
steal
no
it just
idea.
because they see other fucking homeless people like stealing.
You
it,
have
so
no idea.
They're like, fuck it, they're doing it.
What
might as well
needs
do
to
it
be
too.
done. Nope. You put the people that steal items behind locked doors. And they should be happy that they're alive. They should be saying thank you for your kindness, that I'm not being harvested for my organs.
Oh, you will. Once
I
they
can't
expire.
believe that we let this happen. Stealing croissants. We used to have a country.
To be fair,
We used to
they were
have
filled
a social contract.
like chili filled.
And now we have
And not
this.
just the basic croissants.
Stealing croissants. We got to do something about these people. We got to stop this. This is, we have diversity. These are all white people stealing. Yeah, black people steal shit. White people steal shit too. I don't give a fuck about the race. There's people that come in here and they buy a donut, and there's people that come in here and they steal a donut. We got to put in, what do you mean these people? The thieves, bro. We got to put in a bomb in these fucking croissants. And we watch these people put a little fucking GPS tracker. The moment they get in their apartment, boom, blow that motherfucker up, bro. Blow it up, blow up their whole arm. And that'd be it. That'd be fucking funny. I would do it too. Somebody needs to do it. I would not do this illegally. I would never, ever advocate for doing this illegally. I would make this the law. This would be a sting operation with the police department. The police would do it. They would wire C4 charges into croissants. And anybody who stole the croissants that were the explosive ones, I would blow them up. I would do it. And I have a feeling that it would be over very fast. I'm so mad. I'm so mad, bro. Look at that pig.
Stop stealing.
Look at that. Shut the fuck up.
Why you steal, you bum?
Hazard NYC is cooked. I don't know why this is being allowed. I really don't. I don't know why this is being allowed. Go back. That was a McDonald's employee that stole. Was it? Yeah, it could have been. I don't know. It doesn't look like McDonald's to me. That guy looks like an Isengard employee. This is part. He's a wizard. So it's just like mass amount of laxatives in the food. I don't know really if it is or not, but like, I will make these people disappear. They go away. There'd be no more of these people. But look at the mayor is. Why do you think this is being allowed? Nah, bro, you can't blame this on Mamdani. Like, I hate him. I think he should, but it's not because of him. Yeah, this has been going on for like 20 years. It's been going on for 20 years. Makes me so fucking mad. Laxative, there's a free and complimentary. Yeah, exactly. He's not responsible for the actions of individuals. He's responsible for how it's enforced. He is. It's been going on for far too long. I just don't know why. I don't know why we let this. It just made. I'm so black-pilled on this. I really am. I'm so upset the fact that we have to live like this. Let me see this. New gun invented in the hood.
BFG son.
BFG, big fuck. All right, let's see it. Do it. Damn, look at all those fucking cinder. There's no way. There's no way. I want to see him use it on something though, right? I mean, like you need to use it on like a cinder block or on like a maybe like a small tree or something. Like not like a real tree, but like, you know, one that's sort like I don't know really, like that's crazy. But like, is this like, lighting effects are 100, damage is 3? Like, cause I want to see what's the DPS on this? You know what they need to do? This guy needs to be a security guard here. No, I'm not gonna. I think you should shoot him with that. That's why I think it is. Oh, ass gun. That's the way it is. It's AOE. Yeah, sure. Oh my God, it's no different now. This clip hits different now. I'm gonna tell you the truth. So what you want to do is you type that name into Google.
Space.
And then you put a space at the end of that name.
You type leaks.
And then you type leaks or leaked afterwards. Guys, look, that's not, look, it is like, okay, so this means, look, let me read some of these. How's it any different than before? No one should be paying for OnlyFans. Oh my God, top 2 on popular search ranking? What is this? I don't even know. Nothing leaked, unfortunately. I don't even know. Real Gooners know Bing is the premium search engine for leaks. Trust me, Bing is way better than Google. Somehow Microsoft built the worst search engine for everything other than porn leaks. Try it. I will do that. This is how I found all my coworkers' OnlyFans. What do you work at a hospital? Never date an OnlyFans. I'm an Asmongold fan, but no hate man. But wasn't he a top donator to her OnlyFans? No, it's just some meme shit. Like, honestly, like, I mean this like no joke, no meme. I don't even know why it said that. I never gave her I never gave her any money. Like, I never gifted her subs at all. Like, the reason why, so this is the reason why I said it. Do it. Most of the time they leak, it's themselves for advertising. That honestly, like, girls that talk like that, oh, it's got spots on it.
Oh God, how am I ever? I don't even know how I'm going to sort this.
Look at the seat.
He's not driving this.
I don't know how I'm going to sort this because this is...
You can tell he's not driving it. Like, this doesn't count. Yeah, he's not even driving the car. Like, I mean, if he's not about that life. Because, like, if you were driving a car, you would have this part of it would be gone, and the back of it would be gone too. Like, I've lived with mold. Found mold? No, he just didn't open it up.
Seatbelt.
I don't know how I'm going to sort this because this is dangerous at this point.
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, I've got hoodies and all. Oh, this is lit.
All right.
Yeah, the boot somehow isn't that mouldy, but everything else is. But that is fucking handy.
Yeah,
look at
yeah,
it.
See, he's not using it.
How the hell?
Not be as visible because it would have been smashed. It's not really about that life.
Look at the steering wheel, man.
I think you put the dehumidifier bag in a bit too late.
Yeah, a lot too late, I would say. Even that's mouldy. Oh, what the hell? How has the coolant bottle gone mouldy?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Because of the so it's a certain kind of mold, and it attaches to certain fabrics and certain pieces of like material, but not others. Like another good example of this, like I've dealt with this mold before. I've had this mold in my it was in my bedroom. Like I would sleep with this mold, and so like a good way to look at it is like the it's like the steering wheel. So like the mold doesn't like basically attach to this part of the steering wheel, and you can see it does with this because it's a different texture and a different type of stuff on it. Thing that they put over the steering wheel. You see, and like that plastic there is you know, it doesn't have the same type of characteristics that the other type of plastic has.
A bit too late.
Yeah, a lot too late, I would say. Even that's mold. There's been no heat coming through it, though, has there, like, to keep it? Ah, well, it's a bit of a jet wash in there as well.
I eat mold
is what
sometimes.
It is. Oh, well.
I don't anymore, but I used
onwards
to.
and upwards, we best get on with it and get it cracked out, so we'll see.
I've eaten poison before, too. Just to make sure that you are ready for
fungi.
it. That's it. So you're ready. And... like, there's a lot of people, like, Tectone went to my house for, like, it's actually, yeah, this is little bits of venom. Yeah, I mean, sure. Actually, a goblin, like, I think it worked, because, like, so I had a wasp sting me. This is, like, it stung me, and I remember, like, I was like, damn, this is not even that bad. Like, because, and it was a yellow one, right? Like, the red ones are they do more damage. They're like the hornets.
Yellow
But, like,
type.
it was a yellow one, like, it stung me, and I was just like, oh my god, he's so annoying. Like, I don't know if they nerfed wasps or something like that, or it just doesn't bother me. But, like, I remember I was, like, eating ice cream. I was like, god damn, get this shit off my foot. I stomped them out, and I just had my ice cream. I just went back to playing. I was playing Metaphor ReFantazio at that time. And so, like, yeah, it was not even a big deal. Red wasps are in high-level areas only. Yeah, you call that, like, there was this girl, this a while ago, she told me that my house was like Resident Evil, and I looked it up, and I was like, yeah, actually, I mean, I did clean it up now. It's cleaned up now, so it's not that bad. And same picture, trailer. No, I'm just, yeah, Red Walker versus a goblin.
Can I have the ball? Bro, don't kiss me. Don't kiss me. Don't kiss me. Don't kiss me. Don't kiss me.
Yeah.
Don't kiss me. Don't kiss me. Don't kiss me. Don't kiss me. Shut the kiss me, bro. Shut up. Shut up. Don't kiss me. Shut up. Kiss me, bro. Shut up. Shut up. Don't kiss me again. Stop kissing me, bro.
Don't freak me
do it again. Brother, don't do it again. How does he do it? Bro, push him up.
That is dude. No way. No way you let that happen. Like, I swear, I mean, bro, dude, cars have better handling than this dude. Like, he's running like he's playing PUBG.
No.
That guy was disgusting. Okay. There's no sand. Oh my god, you're too small, bro. They're both barefoot and they are kissing each other and talking and they are about to fight. Oh my gosh.
You got, yeah.
Oh my god. Only.
Look at him.
My god. Only in one-on-one basketball, ISO basketball, are we gonna see
Who's got the mic?
a 5'1" Filipino guy
Give me the mic.
winning against a
You don't deserve the mic.
6'7"
You don't deserve it.
prospect?
You don't deserve it. I took the mic from you. You're a little.
6'7".
Never take a mic from me.
Cook when you're ready and you can actually play, and I can put cooking you. Just like that. Just like that.
God.
This is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen.
Look at this.
What's gonna happen? I get it now.
Oh my god.
He said you're a deer.
Long way.
Oh my god.
Dude, there's no way. There's no.
He's on the loose. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
What's happening here?
That was insane. Just threw it over him.
Who let this guy loose? Don't let this guy loose.
You can't let this guy win. This guy, he's tiny. He's a guardian. Great defense.
He is. Oh my God.
Move, man. Come on, man. Come on.
If 100, oh my God, no. No. Oh my God.
Who is this guy? Who is they're carrying him around?
What can I do?
I've already beat him.
Yo, brother.
Wow. And respect, like that is fucking insane. Oh my God. That's the next mic.
There's a lot of new that's happened today.
No man could ever take a
Luigi, when you're back and healthy,
no one.
listen to me. When you're ready and you can actually play, and I can play.
And some Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Oh yeah, you can't get enough of this stuff.
Yeah.
That's cooking. You see the Lee and Perrins, the Worcestershire sauce?
That's the kind I get.
Reducing out on those mushrooms. Can you imagine how happy these are right now?
Wow.
Well, we're going to make them a little bit happier.
What are you going to do?
What we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of cream to this.
Okay.
And we're going to start letting that...
Yeah?
I don't know why I'm screwing around with this little thing. Oh, a spatula.
All right.
Yeah, you know, you guys could have did it. Oh, look.
Dude, he's so excited. Oh my God.
Yeah, you know, you guys could have did it. Oh, look, he's got a spatula for a 2-year-old. Second thing.
This is gravy?
What happens when I make it and it comes out too thick? I want it thinner. Relax. Add water, just the seasoning.
What?
But just relax. It's going to be all right. All right, after 25, take some cheddar cheese.
Okay. All right.
Take some cheddar cheese like this.
I don't know about that.
And then we'll put them
It's
right
not for
back in
me.
the oven. Finish them up for the last 5 minutes. Are you with me so far? After they're melted,
Yeah.
put them right on the old plate like that with a little gravy. And there you have it for all my manly man buddies.
Man, I just like, I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like, yeah, it's a lot of cheese, man. I wonder what that meal would even be, right, boss? I don't know. I thought they got rid of the caste system. Yeah. Whatever happened to that? What is this? Sad state of mini apartments? This is in Houston. Oh, God. It's in Houston? Okay.
This is the most Inwood Forest apartment homes, and this place is an absolute piece of shit. And oh yeah,
Let's see it.
bitch, I'm in Acres Homes this time. For starters, don't none of the gates work around this bitch. Noted, this bitch is unsafe.
That's
and
fine.
if the not working gates don't tell you this bitch is unsafe, I know what the fuck should. If you ever see this shit.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that's about right. This is the kind of place you don't lock your doors. Because that way they could just open your door. They won't have to break the window. I mean, they're getting whatever's in the car, they're getting it. They're going to get it no matter what. You might as well just leave it open.
At the front, that bitch look like it got hit by one of famous Dex punchlines. That bitch got hit with a, oh man, goddamn. Fuck!
Now, if you just so happen to pull up to this place in the future resident parking, and your goal is to be a resident, and
what is that?
The first thing you see is
you know
this
what that reminds me of? Remember?
Lean, mean.
Knew this place was a piece of shit. Now I know this might be off topic, but what in the fuck happened to your vehicle?
Oh my
you
God!
Look like you need to contact the hottie.
Oh my God!
Every piece of wood around this bitch dry rotting. I wouldn't dare walk on the balcony around this bitch unless I'm trying to get a lawsuit, you feel?
Oh
and
my
why
God.
in the
Look at that. Oh man. Oh dude. I mean, like, damn.
you feel? And why in the fuck are the mailboxes locked up but still free? I guess them bitches on house arrest.
I can get through
and
that.
whoever the fuck lost that
easy.
motherfucking dog and put that poster up, bitch, you ain't never gonna see that dog again, bitch. This is Acres home.
Wait a minute. There's no, whoa. There's no reward? Oh, yeah.
That dog probably in Garden City
Sky's
already,
gone, bro.
living a new life, ho. And don't even get me started on the fucking parking situation. Y'all got one visitor, one resident, and so on. But it ain't shit painted on none of the fucking spots. But y'all be towing motherfuckers. And what's up with bump and scrape the whole bottom of my shit, bitch?
And what fucking number am I supposed to call if I get towed?
Am I just supposed to guess the last?
Oh man, what a shithole. What a shithole. God damn.
4 digits, you stupid bitch. Moral of the story, this place is a piece of shit and they need to fix. I'm back. Violation. Now I'm out.
Wow.
Fuck you saying about?
What a shithole, man. You sure this isn't Denver? Nope. That's...
Where's my counteroffer? You're under arrest. Oh my God.
What?
I wasn't there when I first saw it.
What do you mean, Grandpa?
He kissed it on the rock.
Oh no! Is this that gay agenda they were telling us about? They counted this rep?
She's going for 145 kilos on this occasion to solidify that position on the...
Allah!
Start.
I feel like, wasn't this like the Paralympics or something? I feel like making fun of people in like the Special Olympics. I think that's like, I don't know really. I mean, I don't know really. I mean, like, do we really need to do that? Like, I mean, let's be honest. Let me see here. Now, I already looked at these before. Yeah, multi-directional flip-flop.
Is everything you wear self-made?
Yeah.
How did you make the flip-flops?
Just by a tire.
A tire? Oh, this is a motorcycle tire.
Yeah. So when I step here, if there is someone coming back, finding me, he will never know the direction.
He doesn't know the direction because my shoes have a clear direction. I'm giving away his position. I'm a danger.
Remember what I said about how they were on a PvP server? That's what you do on a PvP server. That shit like that, that's the kind of thing you never even think about. Like, you don't even think about this type of thing. You're worried, yeah, this is the 5-head. Yeah, that's smart. Exactly. America in 20 years. Honestly, this could just be in America, right? I mean, it could easily be there right now. It doesn't work. Fold pressure. I mean, I agree with that, right? But, like, I mean, who knows? But after the attack on the Pride yesterday, oh my God. For those that don't know, yesterday there was an attack on a Pride parade. They're so stupid. What is this here? Can I find it? These guys present themselves as liberals who are anti-MAGA, but they're absolutely closer to MAGA than they are to the left. They'll collaborate with the right to purge the left for not realizing that they'll be next. Or who cares? Still on this 2020 shit. Nobody gives a fuck about this anymore. Nobody cares. Nobody ever actually cared, but for a while people had to pretend to care. Now nobody even has to pretend to care. This shit is way, way, way done. Like, it's... Wait, what? The real one? Some of these really, like, I might have to... That's crazy. Like, I might read this. Is that Tectone? No, it's actually not. Let me see how, guys, so just give me a minute. Wait, what the fuck is this? Just real quick.
Get a shot, Bill. Cares. I care. You think I care? I care. I don't care if you care. You don't deserve to eat. You don't deserve to eat. Put him up. Put him up. What is that? The chair broke. You broke your chair. No, you broke the chair. You broke the chair. I did not break the chair. That was your chair.
300. 33.4 pounds.
Is this what it's like to be American? Like, really? Like, it's just so bad. I don't even know what to say. The greediest patient. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm looking at some of these. It's just insane for me to see this, man. Oh my fucking God. Didn't he lose a lot of weight? He did. He lost a bunch of weight and he said it's time to grow up and stop. I would watch that. You're right. I did promise I would watch the next episode of the WestJet video. Let me get it. And then after that, we'll watch the cop video, okay? I know you guys want to see that. Okay. Somehow he managed to make another fucking video about this shit. I don't know how this happened, but he did. Let's get it.
Credit. It's genuinely insane. Stuff is getting crazy. A while ago, Hassan sent his fat crony to go after Asmongold, and now his girlfriend's defending him.
How did this happen? He looks like shit, right? He probably gets no fucking pussy. Asmongold, whatever the his name is.
I don't know, man. There's clout. He's got clout.
Is this a millennial thing where they judge their self-worth and how much pussy they get?
It's what former fatties do. So, like, what fatties and former fatties do is they have to act this way because it just makes them feel good.
Do girls suck his disgusting?
I have no idea, but I don't.
Is that what he even
know.
likes? What does he
know.
do with his fucking?
Today we remember George Floyd.
It's like all roads lead to Rome, except it's all roads lead to George Floyd.
This is Tel Aviv.
But what did he stream? How did he get famous? Fucking
World of Warcraft.
Oh my
Minecraft.
God!
Yeah, no.
A World of Warcraft guy?
Yeah.
What are you trying to say? That looks like you. If you told me that you played World of Warcraft, everybody'd be like, yeah, for sure.
That fucking guy can't.
What do you mean? He looks like he'd be a guild leader.
Like, are you serious? You're the one to talk. I don't think I need to say more. I don't need to say more. Okay, like, literally fat people's opinion don't matter, so.
She mocked that dude back to Papa John.
Literally fat people's opinion don't matter, so.
She dude back to Papa John's, bro.
I don't even know who that is. Literally never seen him in my life. People have this crazy assumption that he smells like absolute I've smelled way worse from people that actually shower.
Bro is not beating the allegations. Even while defending him, his girl couldn't admit that he showers.
Like, he genuinely doesn't smell like anything.
Yeah, exactly, because I don't need to shower. Fat people have to shower because they smell bad, because they're sweating like pigs all day. A normal person doesn't have to shower every day, but a hog does. A fatty does. They have to shower sometimes twice a day. And even then, they smell like shit.
Like, maybe he smells old, like, because...
We don't need to talk about this. We don't need to talk about this at all.
Over for him.
I don't need
anyone
to hear,
that says, like, oh, like, anyone that comments on how Asmon look, like, oh, how...
Even an ugly dude, like the beard and his hair, it works for him. Admittedly, he was pretty greasy without it, but I digress.
He actually mocks me. This man...
That's why men are more attractive than women on average. Is women have to spend hours just to look the same on this like that. The men are way more on a baseline. On a baseline, men are more attractive than women. It's not even close. Like, you know, like my personal opinion, but like objectively.
On time, which is why. Are you lonely on the internet and have nobody to talk to? Well, no worries, because I got solution bots you can talk to, whether that be humans or 2D anime. But my personal favorite option is the create your own feature. I just made Tecto.
What's up?
Even billionaires love using chatbots. Polybuzz is an exceptionally powerful chatbot available on iOS and the Google Play Store. Go ahead and use code WEST67 to get some premium features for free. Permanent memory? Are you ever gonna get a job? I have a job. I'm a dedicated board. Download Polybuzz right now for free and get chat.
So I talked to these girls, and like, so these girls would like go and they'd look up like the chat messages. And, like, how many people have, like, chat conversations with, like, AI bots of them. And, like, I looked out on a website. There's one called Character AI. The Shy Lily chat bot had, like, 30 million chats. 30 fucking million.
Link in the description and pin. Anyway, Asmongold.
I might have to just delete the whole VOD at this point. Like, this is just really, like, the year of the chud.
She cannot do this to him.
No, because it's...
He gave him a short list of demands, including shower after the shower is a win, but changing his hair too far. I still remember the clip of Asmongold and Trainwreck
No!
Rex TV when they were running away from showing Asmon's bald spot.
Come on. Hey. Come on. Come on, dog. Show me. Show me.
This is the absolute perfect woman for Asmongold, lol.
Jesus.
Good for...
Thinks that I smell bad because they're fat people that are projecting their fatness onto me. There are people that are trans fat, Reddit, for example, but they're everywhere.
Some people were not so happy for Asmongold. Imagine finally graduating from spy school in him without admitting he smells weird, lol.
I don't.
First she was an OF and a gold digger, and now she's a Chinese honeypot super spy. Maybe, just maybe, people in the real world are different than they present themselves on the internet? No way! I make jokes about Indians all the time, but in the real world, most of my friends are Indian. But then again, I am in Canada, so
yeah, I was about to say, he's from Canada.
nobody's shocked, other than Kaya. Anyway, Asmongold's Mike from PA chimed in.
Asmongold needs this bratty Chinese to defend him? Is what it is. Is what it is.
I know my rights.
Then Black Mizkif chimed in.
I'm so...
Oh my god. What the fuck? You really had to do him like that? Jesus.
So happy for him, she's gonna straighten him up.
What are you talking about?
Chief.
Oh my god. So like, what do people kind of
thanks for
expect
10
from Asmon? Do they expect him to like just like be alone forever, and he needs someone, maybe her, maybe someone else.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if they're dating or not. I have no clue. I just think Asmon kind of needs some unconditional love.
Even though he's past 32 and he's closer to 40, imagine Asmongold learn.
Jesus Christ, how does he know that? How does he know that? Like, do we really need to talk about this? Do we really need to get into this? Like, damn.
Learns empathy. Both of their girlfriends have an OF or whatever, so it's not a far reality. Seeing Asmongold and his girlfriend was my wake-up call to lock tough kid, so I don't end up dating Withered Voice Critical to survive. This? Withered Voice Critical is crazy work. Don't diss Moist Critical by comparing him to Asmongold. Go on her Twitter. Someone said to her, you know you're dating a Nazi, right? That she replied with, what's a Nazi? I'd never stop caring about a woman so fast. What a Nazi do this?
Great people. I'd love to go to respect for them, and I think that it's totally unfair.
You would say that's a white supremacist right there.
Imagine being so broke that you were letting the king of cockroaches crack.
Who is this guy? Oh my god, who is this guy? Who is this guy?
So you can get a couple of bucks. Like, come on, bro.
I don't think it's about the money. If anything, some people are making the argument that it's to, promote her platforms through him, because Asmongold, as you know, massive platform.
Still massive.
Low taper fade in Big 26 kind of crazy climate is risky for your career. A lot of the Asmongold hate is inadvertently going to transfer onto her by extension. So, like, we all know Hassan wants Asmongold.
Ignore that, but he's also a very good product.
She is so Chinese, she's calling people products.
If we apply the same analogy to me, if I was a fat, disgusting pig, nobody would be listening to what I'm saying right now.
There it is. Yeah.
Boy that you want. This is the kind of wife that I want. She's playful. She like goes, stop it. Oh my gosh. But then also makes fun of my tendencies.
Dude's all right, but we can't be saying foid unironically. You know what I mean? Seems a little LARP to me.
What else could you want? She's
every girl isn't a foid, but every foid is a girl. And what a foid is a girl that has been devoid of any feminine aspects and has been reduced down to the most base desire. But whenever you see one, you know it. Like those tweets, for example, of like women saying that it's not all men, but it's always a man. Like, that's a Foid post, right? That's women that post that are Foids. But not every single...
What the f? Those are the Squid Game characters. I didn't know she was famous. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Ho's mad, that's why.
Also, let's take a step back. Why is this Stavros fella even getting involved with Asmongold and Hassan? Isn't he like a successful comedian who's been on Joe Rogan? Holy reference. Stravos, as in starving. Really? Stavros mocked Asmongold so bad that Asmongold had to hire an e-girl to pretend to be his girlfriend and defend him on stream. Albeit I am an
I love... My favorite thing about all this is I love all the fan fiction. I think it's so funny that people like invent all of these like narratives and shit. Like, I honestly lay in bed reading it. I think it's funny.
But I'm not so unemployed to know all the intricacies, so I'm gonna give you guys the lore as well.
So much of men that are leftists are just using it as a mating technique. They don't actually believe any of this shit. They don't even think any of this. They know it's bullshit. They just say it because it's a good way to get women to like them.
I mean, that's true. Never trust a male feminist. That's literally a wolf in sheep's clothing. It's like that meme I saw, you know, I vote for whatever political party gets my dicks.
I don't even think I was talking about him. I think I was talking about that other guy. I'm not sure if I was or not.
It's just millennials, I'm telling y'all. I got a friend who's older and he's
like talking about a lot of like relationships or girls I talk to or don't talk to or anything else. I don't like getting involved in this. It's weird.
Yeah, I feel like Stavros did get under his skin though, because like not even a month later, he's out there with a girl on stream. Could be a coincidence, you never know. Interesting that all of his right-wing misogynist fans who love to trash workers aren't pointing out that she does OF, lol.
I love hoes. I've always loved hoes. I've never not liked hoes. This has never been a thing for me. If you go back 10 years, I said the same thing.
Cringe. I think everyone's just shocked Asmongold managed to get a girlfriend. Subscribe if the reason you're a single chud is because you're poor.
There's no way. That's wrong. This is it, baby. Yeah, no, the people love to say this. They do. And so 304s have a purpose? Exactly. I like to invent and like make up about me and shit. And like the whole like why I'm doing something or like what's going on. I don't know. I just enjoy it. Cause I feel like I'm a cartoon character, right? And like the way that I see myself, right? This is one of the things that like people might not really get. I don't really see myself. I don't take any of this personally, right? Because reason for me to do that. Why would I do that at all? Yeah, Truman Show type stuff? Yeah, I guess so, right? It's your own personal goy slop? Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna watch this, but maybe not today. Okay, what is this? 5-star wanted level? Okay. Oh, universe? Let me see this. What the hell is he doing?
Thank you, Mitch. No problem. I got you guys, boys.
What the fuck?
I'm giving away $13 million. I can give a fuck at this point. All right. Here we go. The winner is, what's this guy's name? The Lion. Oh, he's active. Let's go. He said, all right, I need you to pick a case, buddy. Case 1 or 3. You either win 5K or 10K.
So they're doing an event. What the fuck?
No, that's
what I heard. Uh-huh.
All right, 1 or 3. 1 or 3, buddy. 1 or 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Chat might be lagging.
That's funny, bro. Like, it's actually so funny they're doing that. And that was it. See, Asmongold, not the problem. I don't know about that or not. Okay, let me look at this. Here we go. The drunk woman in a hotel video is hysterical. All right, I'll watch this one. Instantly get a 5-star wanted level. Let me guess, you're trying to shoot a cop. That's what it is. That's a bad boy. All right, let's get it.
Actually, you don't have to give them that information, mister. If you don't identify yourself, you're going to go to jail. I'm going to identify you there. Do you understand?
Okay, well, it's Bobby.
You understand?
Yes, sir, it's Bobby.
Remember what I said about people with face tattoos? They just never make good decisions. They always make bad decisions. They never make good decisions. It's always the bad decisions they make. You guys ever notice that?
I don't got no problem, but I got to stop you.
Because right now you're saying, we got a report you've been jumping in and out of traffic.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I fell off the curb.
That's bullshit. I fell off the curb trying to run away. And I like how he tried to fake them in one direction, then he ran the other way. Oh my god. I gotta run his ass down. It happens what happens in the Hobby Lobby in the Ross. Dress for less. There he is. Where's he going? Uh-oh. Gotta head him off. He's trying to go inside the CVS now.
I've got him right here. He's
I got him.
Parking lot.
You and shoot you with guns that are attached to their brain. We're not gonna have any of these problems with these cops getting gassed out. They're just gonna send in the dogs. That's right. Get his ass. Get his ass. Get him. Get him. Oh, he line of sighted. That's smart. Okay.
He's headed toward the Blitz pig.
Okay. Now what?
He's in the
Getting around?
Christmas med spa.
Uh-huh. Get his ass. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's in where?
He's hiding in the dressing room?
Is there a back entrance? Did he run down this way? No. Okay. Let's check here real quick.
Clear.
Supervisor went in.
Open the door.
He's.
Uh-oh.
Let me get a key. Or do you have a knife?
Uh-oh. Noise coming from inside.
Hey, do you have keys in this bathroom? I'm changing clothes. What's going on?
Hey, we just want to come talk.
Is he really doing a fake voice? This isn't me. I just came here. Like, dude.
Real quick.
What is this, South Park? Who?
Cool. Hey, we just want to come talk to you, okay? You need to step out. Okay? Hey, I'm Officer Perry with the Hot Springs Police Department. I need you to come out here, okay?
And I'm Officer Heidi.
Well, hey, officer. You come out.
Damn, what a surprise. It's another police officer. What are the odds of that?
Yeah, it's police department.
Uh-oh.
I'm Heidi. I'll be talking Sergeant Heidi. I'll be talking Sergeant Heidi. I'll be talking Sergeant Heidi, sir. I will be talking Sergeant Heidi.
You good?
Dude.
I have been traffic, sir.
Congratulations.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. We good.
Get up. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. I'll be talking to Sergeant Heidi. I'll be talking to Sergeant Heidi. This is traffic.
Damn.
I have been
saying this.
traffic.
See, this is what we were talking about, goy looping. This is what they do.
Get on that side.
It's goy looping big time.
I've been traffic. I'm out of the program. No, my bad. I didn't spit on you. I mean to spit on you. But look, I'll be talking to Sergeant Heidi, bro. I'll be talking to Sergeant Heidi.
Roll the window up.
Yeah.
Wait. They literally just did.
Did we ever find out who the he was? I heard you getting ready to run him. I didn't know if
Bobby or something. Says his name's Bobby. I don't
But he
think
couldn't come up with his name, but they birth and nothing like that.
You mind going in there?
Yeah.
With the camera, take pictures?
Yeah. He's beating his head.
What's your name?
I've been traffic. I'm with Sergeant Heidi.
Okay, what's your name?
And Atiana.
Uh-huh.
Well, we had to...
Did I just see what I think I saw? Did I really just see that in the big 2024? This is the Chud police. This is the Chud Police Department. 2024. Yeah, that's what it says. It says from 2024. Way
to get into them. They didn't have a key.
Okay, what's
How the heck you even see that? I see everything.
You hear me? I hear you. I'm willing to give y'all names. Okay, well, I got to identify you first. No, I'm serious. I'm dead ass.
I'm dead ass.
Please, sir, please. I've been working against these people that have been taking girls, bro.
Uh-huh.
I'm done. But they've been taking girls. You hear me? You
How
hear me?
what?
But they've been taking girls, and I'm worried about these girls. These girls
Oh,
are my
jeez.
sisters. Do you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I'm trying to see
All
if
he
he grew
needed
up
to
in
do
it.
was hold out for another 2 years, and he could have been a kick streamer. But now he fucked around and did this. It's a big mistake.
Drop that.
I mean, it's not a whole lot of damage.
Got Tyler, driver's license suspended. Failed to appear public intox, no bond warrant out of our department. Also shows to have made threats to harm law enforcement.
Threats to harm law enforcement. Wow, nobody could have predicted that.
And is aggressive towards law
Wow.
enforcement in the past.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's affirmative.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
Of course.
I'm willing to help you.
Of course I ran away. Of course.
Regardless. Do you understand that?
You bitch.
Give the detective names. You can start by being civil to me.
Literal
Yes, sir.
3
When all you've
IQ,
done is
bro.
lie and
Like,
ran from me.
Because I was scared.
uh-huh.
I am scared. What the? I've never been in trouble before.
Yeah, you have. What do you mean?
Missed your court date. Because I've never been in trouble before.
Why you don't have court if you've never been in trouble? Court is trouble.
Date implies that you were in trouble before.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
don't want to get in trouble.
That makes about as
You're really trying to reason with this monkey, bro. Like, it's not gonna happen.
Let me get pictures of that.
173.
Ugly, blind, and white.
Does he think he's black?
I got names. I'll become a snitch. Tell me what you want to know. I'll let you know it.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh, it's in his hand. Get hurt. Look at his fucking face.
Just go ahead and get his stupid ass out to the jail. Have the jail nurse staff give you a Band-Aid, shake your shoulder if they need to, whatever.
Sir, I got kids, please.
Of course you do.
I will give you names, sir. Sir, please answer. I've been trying to do good here. Please. Why don't you understand that? I do understand. I told you I'd tell the detective. I am.
You want more charges? Go ahead.
Start doing some donuts. Where's the seatbelt, buddy? Where's your seatbelt? Oh, we forgot? Oh, damn. Hey, wait a minute. Whoa!
Hey! We're gonna stop slinging me around the goddamn park. We're gonna get charged, you ugly ass black cracker.
Oh, God.
We're gonna get charged, watch.
Treat me like shit. Let him know he
Treat me like shit. Oh, they gotta put the bag on his head.
Oh, guy. That's all I am. Detectives are the one that takes the information and busts people. Understand?
Dude, why is he trying to explain it to him?
Only because of this trafficking. Please be careful. I'm sliding. I know it. Stop slapping my head.
I know it. Whoop.
Please stop slapping my head, please.
Oh.
Please, I'm begging you. Please stop.
Stop what?
Stop banging my head around.
I'm not banging your head around.
Yes, you are.
Dude.
Hard left. Come
We're
on.
driving straight.
I saw that sign. There was an arrow.
Straight, dude.
Yeah, but you're driving aggressive.
Get a grip, dude.
You're driving aggressive.
Do another turn. Do a turn.
Otherwise, my head wouldn't be slinging across the car.
That is why we're driving aggressive, to get you to the jail, because you don't know how to behave.
That's right.
If you knew how to behave, we wouldn't have had to come over here fast.
Yeah. True.
You know, at this point, I don't care. Shut up. Cool. I will charge you with everything I can charge, Bubba.
Look at him move that wheel. Look at him move the
With
wheel.
everything I can charge, Bubba. You will not see the outside of a jail for a while.
Dude.
I asked you politely. I heard you the first 17 times.
He's on this side.
Oh, God.
Now, if police need you to identify yourself, it's usually for a good reason. Hey, everyone, I'm John, and I appreciate you watching. Now, let me say this. No one wants to be stopped or investigated by police. However, if police are called to a location to investigate or they observe suspicious or criminal activity, police can on the night shift. It was about 5 a.m. when the call came out. So, of course, the store is closed. We pull up on Torresdale Avenue.
5 a.m. You never want to steal shit at 5 a.m. You want to steal shit at 3 a.m. It's never at 5 a.m. Never do it at 5 a.m. It's too early.
And as soon as me and my partner and the sergeant walk up, we noticed that the gate to the property was forced open. So instinctively, I go around to the rear of the property. And at first, I saw...
You have the shift change at 3 a.m. because those are the people that were on duty for the 2 a.m. bars letting out. And then you have the change that happens at 3. So, like, that's whenever you really want to do it because that's whenever they're the most discombobulated.
Enough, a male peeked over the wall of the rear of the sneaker store, hopped over, and attempted to run. So I identified myself and quickly apprehended the male because, of course, he and some other men in court. The totality of the circumstances and my articulation proved that he broke into the store and was trying to escape. Now, my point of the story is I stopped, investigated, and identified the male as one of the burglars, so he was arrested. Now, with this case at a Hot Springs Police Department in Arkansas into a spa and attempts to hide from the officers. Now, the officers had to literally force one of the interior doors open to apprehend the male. But they did a great job at clearing and searching the spot safely, and hopefully the suspect gets some help, because jumping in and out of traffic is not normal behavior. And a lot
he's a nutball, needs to go in a box. That's a padded box for him, but a box.
People like this get arrested and they end up right back on the street because jail is only a temporary fix. Now, touching a little bit on pedestrian stops, if you've ever been stopped by law enforcement, it can be a confusing experience.
Really?
However, pedestrian stops are necessary.
I've never had, like, honestly, like, I remember one time there was, like, a shooter in my neighborhood, and I was walking down to the gas station, and they come up to me, and, you know, they have all the lights, and they come up, and they said, "What's going on?" I said, "Nothing." He says, "What are you doing?" He said, I was going to the gas station. They're like, "You live around here?" I said, "Yeah." They go like, "There's a shooter around here. Is that you?" I said, "No." The guy goes on the radio, he's like, "Are you the shooter?" "No." "Okay, all right. Yeah, keep looking. I don't know where he is."
Tool for law enforcement to ensure public safety.
Why didn't you run?
Sometimes the stops do raise questions about your rights and community trust. So it's important to know that you do have rights during these encounters.
Why didn't you
run
away?
If you choose, you can calmly and respectfully ask if you're being detained and if you're free to go. But remember, staying calm and respectful to guys. Remember to be safe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Tyler was charged with fleeing on foot, resisting arrest, criminal trespass, and obstructing. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
He's guilty. It's so fucking annoying, bro. I hate that shit. Why didn't you schizophrenic rotate through violent behaviors in a cover story like a normal person? Yeah, like, I don't know really why that didn't happen, but apparently, you know, sometimes it works that way. Bingo, oh my God. I need to, let me get a new bingo. Y'all post another bingo on there, and I'm going to look at it, okay, guys? I will. That was a 5-star went through. Who said it went to 5? I feel like that was like a 3-star. I think that was a 2 or a 3-star. That's like your level 20 crook. Not a level 1, but a level 20. Like, it's just, you know, I had a little bit of experience. Did you not try goy looping? No, I don't goy loop. That's it. Yeah, level 3. Yeah, I'd say that's a 3-star situation. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. So I want to watch this. This has been fucking funny, bro. Like, so the amount of crash outs and shit that people have had over fucking these Pokemon people, all totally lose it.
We're drama farming today. Yeah, that's right.
I'm ready. That's why I'm here. I'm good.
Back because apparently Power World is broken people's minds. Instead of just celebrating the game for the success that it's found,
it did well.
Also for the fact that Nintendo finally has a real competitor for Pokemon.
Yeah.
No, you have people that have fallen into psychosis, a deep level of coping that we never even thought was possible. Scientists need to study this thing because, man,
Figure out
is
what the
it
fuck's wrong with him.
horrendous.
Yeah.
In the face of Power World's continued success, and oh man, is it successful, these people just won't let it be. Power World derangement syndrome, where regardless of the facts that are right in front of them, this
the reason
game...
why is they've invested so much emotions and caring into Pokemon that they can't bring themselves to acknowledge that Pokemon isn't perfect because they've been obsessed with it for 20 years. So it's like sunk cost fallacy.
Has to constantly be under attack. You have people accusing Power World and Pocket Pair of walking into Nintendo's offices and stealing assets right off of their desks.
Smart.
You got some people that are saying that regardless of what you're seeing online, don't believe a damn thing because this game, it's actually a failure. It's a flop. It's a real.
Yeah.
And even if this game is popular, well, the only reason why is because of internet grifters and YouTubers. Thank you.
They're probably thinking about me. Like, anytime that I play a video game, like, my Power World videos were really popular. Like, they had, like, millions of views and shit. And they really did not like that. People did not like the fact that I played that game. They were fucking furious. And, like, especially whenever it first came out. Oh, my God.
That are only rallying the troops and trying to get people to play this game.
They have the same energy for Digimon.
One reason.
Yeah, they were kind of negative about Digimon.
To make Pokemon fans mad.
Yep.
Guys, that's just a side benefit. The
That's
ego on these guys is just absolutely absurd. What many people fail to realize is the vast majority of people that are playing Power World right now, they're Pokemon fans or former Pokemon fans.
True.
Or they're people that have always wanted to get into one of these games, but maybe it just didn't suit them for whatever reason. It wasn't mature enough, maybe. Or maybe, I don't know, they just didn't want to have to buy a whole console just to be able to do so. Nintendo is the one that opened this door. They're the ones that let Power World through. That needs to be recognized. So today, we're going to roll around in the mud a little bit. Maybe sling a little.
It's so obvious that Pokemon fell off, too. Like, I know the cards are super popular, bro. I got people telling me I got to open boxes of cards and shit on my stream. I might even do it. But, like, the games are just terrible.
A little bit of it ourselves. We're going to set the record straight, and we're going to talk about how Power World's success isn't even over yet. Hell, it's probably not even begun.
Yeah.
This thing's only going to get bigger. Normally, I don't circle people that have been cheering on the game's success. There have been more people either defending Power World or documenting some of the highest grade meltdowns and coping that I've ever seen from the darkest corners of the Pokemon fandom. And I think that it is very important to make that distinction because I don't think that these conversations are coming from well-adjusted fans of the largest franchise in history. No, I think that they are coming from the most terminally millennial rejects with Pokemon trainer profile pictures staking out your local Costco and Target.
Yeah, bro, like it's the scalpers too. Like they get so obsessed over this shit, it's embarrassing.
In their Vaporeon.
Oh my God. Welcome to Pokemon 2026, where two grown 30-year-old men choke each other out in front of the Pokestop so they can get...
Mom of a 10-year-old might want to buy a pack or two because her kid came home with a good report card. Power World's success has broken these people. No game should ever or can ever come close to the franchise that they've dedicated their entire lives to. And as Power World's success has continued, these people have only fallen deeper into depravity. Since my last video talking about the game, Power World has somehow broken yet another milestone, climbing to a peak concurrent player count of over 960,000 players. That means Power World has now entered the top 10 most played games in Steam's history twice over. First,
that's fucking insane. It's really fucking insane. Like, can you believe that? Oh my God.
By breaking Counter-Strike 2 with 2.1 million players, and then now by returning and breaking past Elden Ring. For whatever reason, some people have decided that that simply just is not enough. In response to the latest peak, one person had said, 16K new user reviews added since 1.0. That means barely anyone playing Power World right now is a new player. They then doubled down later.
Can you imagine they only sold 40 million copies? What if they never sell any more? What if Power World's dead, guys? What if they only sold 40 million?
Saying that the game is completely and utterly a flop.
Power World has completely... Oh my God, look at that fucking image. Jesus Christ.
in Japan, citing that Japanese player reviews only made up before they discover statistical literacy. They have the concurrent player counts, percentages, review totals, regional breakdowns. They got the whole forensic investigation laid out right in front of them, and yet somehow they understand less about Power World's performance than somebody that looked at that chart for about 5 seconds. A non-live service game.
It's because they don't want to understand. Of course you can understand it. It's easy to understand, but they don't want to. They want to invent their own bullshit and then just push that. That's the reason why.
Absurd. Even Elden Ring, one of the most celebrated games ever made, returned roughly 70% of its original peak with a massive expansion. Power World returning nearly half of its historic 2.1 million players at its launch is not evidence of failure. It's evidence of an enormous existing audience returning alongside a flood of new players. And using 16,000 new reviews, or the percentage of Japanese language.
Well, this is like that's the level that they're down to, bro. Like, they've got to talk about like the amount of new reviews and Japanese like downloads. Like, there's got to be some way they can cope. They might be genuinely this stupid. Don't listen to Pokeganda. Is that what it's called?
From a predominantly console-based country
Pokemon
to be able to
propaganda?
calculate how many new people are actually playing the game
There's
is
no way he can
honestly
get him
ridiculous.
with only
the vast majority of players
11 red
never
balls.
even leave
It's
a
not gonna
review.
happen.
They cite the 400 in its first month alone.
Well, how many reviews does Pokemon have on Steam? How many reviews does Pokemon Legends ZA have on Steam? They would obviously 0 because it's on console too. So like these people would make the exact argument against what they're saying if it was something that was beneficial to them. These are the people that shouldn't be able to vote.
Back 2 years
Can you
ago,
believe that?
even
They
against
vote.
that opening month number, reviews represent less than 3% of players. They are trying to measure an ocean with a shot glass, and they're writing it down to the 6 decimal place. Japan makes this argument even dumber. It is one of the weakest major markets.
See, like you can tell, like I watched the gameplay in the background. That's what he just did. You see, because he got the boss to 1 health.
Japan makes
and like the thing that is that like he had like look watch what happened.
To measure an ocean with a shot glass, and they're writing it
So-
down to the 6 decimal place. Japan makes this argument.
So he actually hit it for 23, 24 health. So it actually had 1 health left on it, and it kills it. He didn't try to capture it. That's the pacifist ring. It's actually crazy. Like, honestly, guys, it really is crazy the fact that there are people in this on this chat that like I don't know really. I think we might have to get rid of, like, this is people here shouldn't vote either. So if you have the mercy ring and you hit a target that's below the health pool, there will be an indicator that shows and tells you that you just hit the mercy ring limit, and it would indicate that it was the mercy ring activated. You don't even know that. Mercy hit or some shit, that's a separate ability, and that's from the PAL.
Place. Japan makes this argument even dumber. It is one of the weakest
Don't know
major
anything.
markets for PC gaming, with console
Nobody knows
players
anything
outnumbering
except me.
PC players nearly 2-1 and mobile players nearly 4-1. Of course, Japanese Steam reviews are going to be disproportionately low. According to Famitsu, Resident Evil Requiem is the 7th most popular game of the year in Japan, yet only 986 of its more than 104,000 Steam reviews are actually in Japanese. That's
Yeah,
not
what a
even
surprise.
1%. So what are these people even doing? They are speaking
Well,
with
they're not trying to, damn, you shot that bitch in the head. So they're not trying to figure out what's going on. They're trying to make up some bullshit. That's what they're doing.
absolute certainty about data that they never even tried
They
to
don't
understand,
understand
let alone
numbers.
even verify. This is entry-level math, and this man is out here with
Understands
people
it.
who wouldn't even be bothered to misread the numbers because they would much rather just deny reality entirely. Some people are claiming that the only reason that PAL World surged
Has dropped so hard and so fast this Sunday. Seems like YouTubers just rallied their audiences to play the game this weekend to try to get the game over 1 million players, and they failed. Like, wait, what?
fight. Other
What?
people said that, well, the campaign, and when none of that works, well, then they just throw their hands up and ask why anyone cares at all. One Nintendo content creator had said, as people spam PAL World's live player count, I ask again, Why any of us care? There are likely 15 million people playing Roblox right now. Nobody seems to care about that. It's just being used to argue online. I wish none of us
look at his name, Nintendo Prime,
ever knew that metric.
I wish none of us ever knew the metric. Wait, so you want people to not know how many people are playing your game? Wait, why? Like, I could get that you don't care. I get that you don't have to care, but like, you
actively arguing against that number. They care. They care so much that they desperately want everybody to stop looking at it. Why should we even know this metric? Is exactly what somebody would say when the scoreboard's still on and their team is getting blown out. That number matters because it gives us a real-time snapshot of how many people are playing a game at once. It helps us gauge how successful a game is, and we need that information because it's serving as a warning for how safe that game is for you to invest your time and your money into. As more games become dependent on live support, the last thing you want to do is buy into something that has no future. There are plenty of people...
It is true, too, that, like, yeah, you want to care about how many players a game has because it shows whether the game is going to be popular long-term. Like, if the game isn't going to be like Marathon's a good example. Like, Marathon is, like, in the shitter, right? Like, New World of the game is that it's going to die. Like, that's just where it's going to go. And so that's the reason why people care. I mean,
saving their money right now because they didn't buy Marathon, even though there's a ton of people that are saying that, oh, it's one of the greatest games ever made, even though it's struggling to hold water. Only the most stalwart Nintendo fans could look at this situation and decide, you know what, the real problem is too much transparency.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'll tell you what. The real reason why people care about these numbers is the message they send.
Exactly.
Pokemon has spent years in...
Look at that, bro. Look at that. This is the most popular franchise of all time.
Years in squalor, putting in the least amount of effort, generation after generation, while maximizing their profits the entire way through.
It's Anubis.
Pokemon is the largest media franchise in history, generating more than $100 billion in revenue by 2024.
Wow.
And the only way that players are going to be able to make their voices heard over its loudest defenders and also its biggest spender with numbers that genuinely threaten it. Steam concurrent player counts give us those numbers, and on that top 10 peak concurrent list that I had shown, Palworld sits above
Cyber. You remember whenever Pokemon Coliseum came out, or Pokemon Stadium, whichever one was the Nintendo 64 one? Like, you really thought that, like, I mean, like, whenever that shit came out, I thought that whenever I got older, I'd be playing a game like Palworld, but there'd be Pokemon in it. Pokemon Stadium, yeah. No, not the GameCube one, the Nintendo 64 one. Like, it really felt like that was the next level. Like, we felt like that was like, okay, now we're on another level. Now we're balling out.
Punk 2077, which sold 40 million copies. Elden Ring, warming games. Palworld is multi-platform. It's widely accessible. And it gives people a reason not to choose Nintendo now that they're floating theories that Sony is secretly funding and running an online campaign against Pokemon.
It's a
or that everyone celebrating Palworld is just pretending to like it just to spike Pokemon fans. I have to appreciate the sheer Omega level ego required to believe that it spent years shielded from criticism. A franchise that has left countless players behind while farming the blind faith of its most devoted consumers by serving them swill at a
girls, by the way, girls with low standards,
premium price. Palworld doesn't need to destroy Pokemon. It only needs to prove that there are millions of people that are out there that are waiting for someone to deliver something that Nintendo refused to. And that's exactly what this game has done. And it did so perfectly. It did so for half the price with no DLC, no microtransactions, or no live service. Unlike Pokemon.
You have to pay to evolve a Pokemon? There's no way that's true, right? How do you DLC of evolution of the Pokemon is behind the DLC? So like, it's like basically like that. Like imagine Charizard as DLC, so you can only go to Charmeleon, like theoretically. Is that real?
Talking about, you're not even a part of this conversation anymore. You are coping harder than I have ever seen. Their own benefit. This game needs competition. Pokemon and Nintendo.
Everybody wants Pokemon to be good.
Nintendo as a company needs competition. Anytime any company or service or product is left to its own devices where it has no competition and it effectively has a monopoly, well, here, but there are other creature collectors. True, but they've also proven that they are not adequate competition. They make fantastic games. Digimon Time Strangers was great. I loved that game. And I also heard that Monster Hunter Stories is also really good.
It was decent, right? And I'm sure, like, the thing is, though, like, people want a real-time game. It didn't have, like, Power World's just a much better game. Like, and now you have that Amiibo game coming out, and then you have fucking Azure Premilia. So you even have 2 more creature collectors coming out in the very soon future.
But these guys have not made a dent. They've not even made a scratch, and they've been at it for years now. If you want anybody to blame for your favorite game being threatened, why don't you try blaming the company that left any room for competition, the company that put in between you?
Well, like, what's weird to me about this is, like, you know, as somebody that plays a lot of Souls-like games, like, whenever Lies of P came out, there was, like, discourse, like, some people liked Lies of P more than they liked, you know, like, Dark Souls. And I was like, great, now I have 2 games to play. But, like, the way these fanboys act, they act like it's, like, an either-or thing. And the reason why, I think, is they've, like, invested their identity into, like, an IP. And if the IP is not the dominant IP, their identity is, like, worthless. And so they hyperfixate around making it seem like this thing is like the popular cool thing to do, because if it's not the popular cool thing to do, then this retard just wasted the last 20 years of his life. That's the reason why.
You're triggered over parody designs, and the fact that another game exists other than yours.
Obvious.
Absolutely pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. It's so sad to see. I would block most of these people if it wasn't so entertaining to see them melt down. But we're not done yet. No, we still got more. It'll be a continued success. And no matter what Nintendo tries to do, and no matter what lies people try to say, Power World has become inevitable. So we've been kind of leading up to this, but the one thing that really motivated this follow-up video was the overwhelming amount of disinformation surrounding the Pocket Pair and Nintendo lawsuit. People have been spending years now framing that legal battle as something that it never was, while openly accusing Pocket Pair of a crime that they were never charged with, plagiarism. That accusation was largely left hanging after the game had entered into early access, open to interpretation, and, well, much of that is to the fault of games media. Soon after Power World had launched, a huge portion of the coverage consisted of games journalists and developers
were negative about it.
Premise. Eurogamer, quite literally just angry because the game was popular. PC Gamer, Eurogamer, IGN, VGC, GameSpot, Kotaku, all these guys just kept circulating these claims about stolen assets, plagiarism, generative AI, and they were convinced that Pocket Pair had done something heinous. Yet once the game had now reached 1.0, every single one of these guys is silent. Not a single one of these outlets. And was from Dexerto, which had reported that the person that was claiming that they had discovered proof of the stolen Power World models, well, they had actually,
I remember
despite all of their reporting, never had any claims of plagiarism.
Yeah, it's not about it.
Their silence left the original narrative intact this entire time. The unhinged Nintendo fans have been feeding on it ever since then. We've been seeing these people ask genuinely how or why should anybody ever give pass into that adult. Power World's first controversy was
actually just totally made up by somebody on Twitter, and that actually never happened. It was a completely manufactured lie.
And match them into new ones. Another one, it said the developer has spoken highly about generative AI in the past. Power World exists purely to create controversy.
Longer, we're going to have to put up with this.
And now we have people that are, yet again, fabricating images of the new legendary creature Panthalis to
Pokemon?
Make it resemble Kyogre, and the media is there once again, helping them to circulate it through art.
Hate to see these people lose their job. I can't. I think we should do a thing on Twitter where we keep up with what they do after they get fired to see where they go and work.
Designs in 1.0.
AI bad is actually Chinese propaganda posts, and AI is amazing, and I think we need more AI. AI is great.
Because of the lawsuit, and once again, journalists are helping to carry a completely false premise into a wider conversation when every, and I mean every,
early access into the basic. That's crazy. I didn't know that. You can do that?
I'm going to say this once. Pocket Pair was never sued over their creature designs. There is no plagiarism or trademark case. Nintendo's entire legal attack was built around patents covering gameplay mechanics that they believed that they had a right to control, including...
And they did get them on one of them. That's the reason why, like, so back in the day, whenever Pal World first came out, you would actually throw the ball. You would throw the little pal, and you would throw the ball, and he would come out of the ball whenever you threw it. And they had to get rid of that because of the lawsuit. People don't remember that.
Throwing a ball or an object to capture a creature, mounting a summoned creature, and more recently, touchscreen functionality used to capture a creature. That's why so many of these journalists who quite literally cheered for Nintendo to sue Pocket Pair suddenly lost their voices once the lawsuits began. These cases had never plagiarized their designs. Instead, these people had summoned the devil and then wanted to cry about what they had done, crying about all these themselves to positive coverage. They're publishing guides, reporting on player numbers, and even celebrating the fact that Pokemon finally has competition. The United States and also Japan.
It's actually like monumental that Nintendo lost in Japanese court. Like, I don't think people understand like how big of a deal that is. Nintendo losing a court case in Japan is like fucking crazy.
Just due to the absurdity of their patents. I mean, come on, man. Some of this stuff is absolutely ridiculous, but apparently some of it's also
like
because
my understanding is that Nintendo has never lost a lawsuit that they initiated in Japanese courts. Like, it's like literally a win rate of like 100%.
Nintendo's most hated force in existence, fan-made. People have used to not accept that Palworld has earned its audience. Inspiration, plagiarism, stolen assets, generative AI, patent for these guys to admit that they had lost most of their case years ago.
And it's also that, like, most average players, like, players don't care about plagiarism. Players don't care about, you know, fucking the way the ball mechanic works as long as it plays well. Like, this is something that a company cares about. And I understand that, like, it's bad to do that. But, I mean, Pokemon has taken everything that they had from Dragon Quest. Like, all their models were straight out of Dragon Quest. So, like, I don't really think, like... And it's also, like, throwing a ball and then having a Pokemon come out of it. Because, like, you think about it, what do you think you did with a net? What do you think a net was? Like, you think, did Ugg the caveman capture throwing a thing at a fucking deer 2,000 years ago? What are we talking about?
Plagiarism, AI, stolen assets, and fraud convinced enough people to stay away from it, but it didn't stunt the game's growth. And nearly 1 million people showing up at the exact same time 2 years later is proof of that. Palworld is not some temporary meme anymore. It isn't a novelty. It isn't Pokemon with guns, and it isn't some early access scam that people thought that they were just going to forget about after a month. It is a defined success with a massive audience, and again, nearly every premium game that is surrounding it on Steam's all-time concurrent player chart has gone on to sell 30 million or more copies. Wow. Those are not numbers of a game that is barely hanging on. Those are numbers
at 40, actually.
Of a franchise that is being built right in front of us. Pokemon doesn't just have another competitor, they have a monster to deal with. Palworld is offering almost everything that fans have been asking for Pokemon to do for years, and then they go
like what happened with WoW. Is that, like, Final Fantasy IV, the MMO in Shadowlands, and I don't think it's ever really regained that position. It's just that every other game has either fallen off or had some sort of issue, right? Like, Lost Ark went into pay-to-win entropy. Final Fantasy XIV, I think, seems to have an identity crisis. New World died. There's, like, a few other ones, right? Throne and Liberty and, like, every other Korean slop MMO, it just is popular for a week and then nobody cares about it. Throne and Liberty. Like, yeah, I guess OSRS, right? That's always, like, kind of been... I think that that's what happened with that. That's what's happening now with Pokemon. Like, Pokemon is always, like, Pokemon's, like, infinitely bigger than WoW, right? Than WoW ever was. But, like, at the same time, I do think that's what's happening on a lesser scale.
Beyond it, open world exploration, meaningful multiplayer, base building, survival systems, deeper creature utility, and monsters that actually matter outside of just standing at your platform. That means that Palworld isn't just giving people an alternative to Pokemon, they're giving them an alternative to Nintendo.
I would. I just have no interest on playing on a Switch. I don't want to do that. Like, I'll make an exception for Legend of Zelda because it's such a big game, and I made an exception for Star Fox because it's like one of my childhood games, and I'd make an exception for F-Zero, right, or a new Mario game. But in a general sense, I don't want to play on a fucking console. I want to play on a PC.
Console that you already
Put it on
own with
Steam Deck,
friends
too.
that probably were never even considering to buy a Nintendo system at all. And Pocket Pair clearly is not treating this game like it's a one-time fluke. They have a trading card game, a dating yet. As ridiculous as the premise is, there is a real chance that Power World just keeps getting better, keeps expanding, and keeps picking up steam.
One of the cool things that Power World could do that I would like is if they added a shared space where players that, you know, were part of an area could join, kind of like, you know, the Monster Hunter area that they added post-launch, or like that mead hall that they had in Monster Hunter World, like a player that, or like they at least had the foundation for it. I think that would be really, really, really cool. I don't think they should obviously make it like a MMO thing, right? I mean, no. But I think having a player hub would be really, really cool, where you could go and inspect other players' pals, and there was like an achievement system that was like built into the base game, not Steam. There was like base game achievement system where it showed like what a player had accomplished, and, you know, have like speed runs, for example, like, you know, you can kill this tower boss in like 1 minute or something like that. I would want to see them add with Power World after this. Like, besides that, I'm trying to think what else I'd even really want to see. Like, I think a higher level oil rig would be pretty cool. I think that also like different, like a hard mode for Panthalus would be badass. And what else really would I want to see? Fuck. Like, because like, I don't think just more content is the right answer. Like, I mean, I think they should expand existing things, but like the game is already extremely complex. I guess maybe evolutions. I think maybe evolving certain pals would be really cool. Like, I think it's one of the cool evolve a tree into a fucking girl with cosplay, right? Like, what the fuck? But besides that, I think it'd be cool. Modes of the legendary pals would be cool. I'd rather just enable upgrades like flying, like huge flying Kitava. That'd be cool.
All the feedback, all the mistakes, and all the money that they've made, and they build something that's even bigger. Power World has already proved that millions of people were waiting for an alternative. Pokemon fan, somebody that grew up with the franchise but became more and more disappointed as years went on, and finally just separated myself from it. I don't like Power World.
If they did a Power World anime with the vibe of Chainsaw Man, I think it honestly would probably double the fan base of Power World, if not more.
Because I want to spite people, and I don't make videos like this just because I want to stick it to Nintendo. Bigger and better Power World games, and bigger and better games from other developers in the future. And while I fully understand that this is a franchise going to essentially just devolve into nothing more than premium price slop,
I totally agree with this. And it's like, also, like, if you go back and you look at like Iwata, one of the you know, like, obviously rest in peace, right, one of the main Nintendo guys, was able to reverse engineer code entire Kyoto, I think, region of the original Pokemon into gold and silver as well. So the thing with Pokemon is that Pokemon was cutting edge until about 2008 to 2012. That's never Pokemon really fell off. Like, Pokemon utilized, you know, for example, like the Nintendo DS. Kanto, there is, yeah. The Nintendo DS really well. They had amazing graphics on the Nintendo 64. Like, after, and I think that the Nintendo DS was like the last, you know, like really, really high quality Pokemon game, because at that point,
you know, somebody needed to step up, somebody needed to show up and put them in their place. And I think that's largely what's happened recently. And I think that's how a lot of people feel. I think that's why a lot of people are excited about this game and why people want to support it. Nintendo has just gotten way too confident in their walled garden. They've largely just not had any competition, not any real competition. Nintendo and Xbox and PlayStation have just been having a competition between each other to see who can suck more. But, you know, Nintendo has just tried to farm nostalgia, and they've had this audience of people that have been locked into their console that honestly, in a lot of ways, probably just don't know better. I hate to say it like that, but
I don't know.
Nintendo gamer, you're not really getting exposed to a lot of other stuff in the wider industry, and games take a long time to be able to get to you in a lot of cases. So, and most cases, the games that you have to play are the Nintendo
Disney
ones.
adults,
And,
yeah.
give credit where credit is due. Nintendo doesn't have a lot of competition for their games because of the unique premise of their games, the unique premise of their audience. But what that means is that without that competition,
I think Nintendo's done a great job innovating. Like for example, I thought the new Star Fox. I wish it was new content, right? Like a remake of Star Fox 64 was cool, but like I want a new Star Fox. But hopefully this was just a pilot, right? No pun intended, for like a real Star Fox game that's fully fleshed out. But like, I mean, Tears of the Kingdom, I think they've done a very good job managing that. Breath of the Wild. I think they've done a really great job managing, for example, and I think there's probably one other Nintendo IP that I think they've done very well at managing. So it's not like Nintendo is incompetent. What's really annoying about it, it's that Nintendo is almost uniquely incompetent about Pokemon. Smash Brothers? Yeah, they keep making new Smash Brothers. Exactly. Metroid, yeah, they've done a really good job with Metroid, I think, as well. Fire Emblem, I think they've done a very good job keeping up with it. Ocarina of Time, I think they're doing a good job because it's also coming with Tears of the Kingdom, right? I love remakes, but I also want to see them alongside new games. So, yeah, I mean, they've done so many good games like this, and, like, why is it that you can't do this with Pokemon?
Out other games to be able to make that comparison to those games, and their quality slips over time.
They haven't done anything with that.
They just get worse, and they continue to until somebody finally steps up and can take the crown from them in this case. And I think that while Power World hasn't taken the crown necessarily, it probably has for a lot of people. I know that I know none of this is going to stop any of the cope. Kind of really understand that now, especially looking at some of these people's profiles and seeing the people that are posting on Twitter. That's just really
people
guys
that dedicate their identity to being fanboys of a company. Is like, I mean, like, I just can't imagine doing that. Like, you just have to be like a fucking retard to do that.
You're just shaking cups.
Sorry,
because I thought it was necessary to do so. I have a lot of respect for this game. I have a lot of respect for the people that made it, and I want to do whatever I can.
It's also another good thing is like Power World succeeded despite all of this adversity, right? Despite systematic adversity from, for example, Nintendo, despite systematic adversity from, fucking the entire media industry trying to misrepresent it. Like, they've done a lot. They've been they've been the underdog. Exactly.
Be able to make sure that people get the right message about this game. And for whatever reason, if you have been holding off from playing it because of any of this discourse, ignore it all and just give the game a shot, because it's 100% worth it. As I've said before, this game does hold like a very special place in my heart because it came from the starting of this channel. And I had actually reached out to Bucky, their community manager for Pocket Pair and for Power World, and gave them my thanks and gave them my appreciation and told them, how great it was to actually see the game reach the point that it has. And these guys are really excited. They're really happy with everything that's going on, and they're all feeling pretty positive about what they're going to be doing in the future. And
Winter Soldier,
they took Nintendo's basic formula and they stretched it far beyond what I think a lot of people thought anybody probably would. Well, I think a lot of people try to say that these games are not comparable. You're absolutely right. Power World just does so much more. And while it might not be perfect, and a lot of that stuff isn't necessarily refined, what happens when it is? That's the question that you should be asking. That's the question that I'm looking forward to. Power World as it is already so deep and so complex. It's absolutely absurd. So I just can't wait to see what these guys do next.
Yeah, I'm going to be really curious to see kind of, I think that evolving the PALs is probably the next big, like, what is Power World 2.0 in my opinion? It would have to be Evolutions. I can't see anything else that they could do besides that. I don't know really, like that would probably be the biggest thing. RTS, that actually would be, that's a really cool idea, a tower defense type thing. That'd be awesome. Yeah, wow, that's smart. Yeah, fusions, morphing, exactly. Like, well, you do it kind of like, how they do in Persona 5? Where, like, you can combine different personas as well, right? Where, like, I think some of them take more than, like, 2 different personas at the same time. Like, you'd have to, like, have a lot of the, combination ones, like the amalgamations, like a chimera.
But I'm also
Rituals.
looking to see when these guys start posting some player numbers. I've been hearing some rumblings from some of their people that I had talked to. We might be hearing something soon.
I bet that's going to sell 50
pretty
million.
Interesting. Anyway,
I bet it will.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, share it on social media, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay cool, stay righteous, stay safe. Peace.
I like this video a lot. Honestly, like, I I focus a lot on negativity with games, but the reason why I try to not do that too much is that, you know, I want games that are like Power World to be successful. And I want to promote games that I think are good games, that I think are fun. And so, like, there's the video. Make sure to like it, guys. I watch a lot of Legendary Drops videos. I think he makes great ones. And, you know, I'll probably look at some more of these as well. Oh, my God. Go through the rest of this. And would you consider Persona to be a Pokemon-like game? No, it's not anything like Pokemon, really. I think Persona is more like JoJo or something, like with stands. Like, I would say that's probably what Persona is. And even that probably isn't completely accurate because it is a... Like, it's not one-to-one, but yeah. They could do a PAL photo hunter where you seek out rare species in the video. Oh, like maybe you're on like on a rail and you go around. Yeah, that'd be a really good idea. Call it like PAL picks, right? How about that? Yeah, only PALs. It's a good idea. A stand power Persona was the original JoJo. I think that JoJo predates Persona by like 10 years, right? Like, I'm pretty sure it does, but then the idea of stands didn't come in until Jotaro, and the first 2 seasons were Hormone Energy, right, with Jonathan and Joseph Joestar. So I don't know. Like, I'd have to really think it. JoJo's from the 80s. Yeah, but, like, they didn't introduce the idea of stands until way later on. I'd have to think about it. Fist of the North Star? Well, that's where a lot of JoJo got inspired. But Fist of the North Star was inspired by Mad Max. Like, if you watch Mad Max, the first one, like, not Road Warrior, but, like, the first Mad Max movie, it's, like, completely fucking obvious where Fist of the North Star got its inspiration from. It's, like, not even subtle at all. So, yeah. Stance was Jotaro, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. It was Jotaro. And Beyond Thunderdome? No, that was the one after it. It was the one before then with Humongous. The first one was whenever they were fighting the guy, and the end of it, he like runs into a semi truck, right? Like, and then that was with Mad Max's family and all that. And then the second one was when he was, I'm trying to remember like what all the details were. Yeah, he was a police officer and they gave him that car, right? Toe Cutter. Yeah, Toe Cutter was the first one, and then Humongous was the second one. So yeah, that was Road Warrior, right? It was like, that was Mad Max. And so, like, that's really it. I mean, what happened? Yeah, so, I mean, because I've seen all the movies, right? And so that's it. Road Warrior's the second one? Road Warrior's the second, I don't know. But, like, yeah, either way. The second one's, like, 5 years later? Yeah, definitely. But anyway, yeah, there's the video. And honestly, like, I think that's what they should do. Like, evolutions would be really, really, really cool. Especially if, like, if they could release it and then have it, like, have minimal testing, I think it'd be really, really fucking good, because that way you could have like the community discovering new combinations and stuff like that. And anyway, I got to take a break. I'm gonna probably go get some food and relax, but I want to watch this video, right? I mean, of course, right? And do that. Road Warrior released second, but what is second, but it was released first. Yeah, I forgot even what the details were. But anyway, yeah, man, I want to watch those now. Yeah, they're really good movies. I think especially the one with Humongous in it was like really, really good. Beyond Thunderdome was really good. Honestly, I like Fury Road. In my opinion, like, I don't think it's like a crazy, what is this? It's a San moment. What a quick situation. Let me see this real quick before I look at anything. I can hang out for like 10-15 minutes, and I gotta chill. Party chip is San. What's this?
Please! Hassan, stop! Stop, Hassan!
It's just darker and darker.
Don't worry.
Hassan! No!
Please!
No!
Please! Caller. It's a sound caller. Don't worry. Oh, it's just a sound caller. Oh, thank God. Yeah, it's just a
It's
sound
vibrating.
caller. Oh, thank God. It's just a sound caller. Sit down, you dirty dog! Oh, God. Oh, God. That was a close one.
Just the sound. Just the sound.
Mm-hmm. Woo, thank goodness. I thought it was something else.
Sound and vibration. That's it. Sound and
God
vibration.
damn.
Just a vibration, yeah. A little vibrate on the neck, bro.
That is fucking funny. You watching Nick Fuentes Hunter Biden debate on stream? Probably in a couple of days. I'm thinking about in like 2 days I'm gonna watch it. I might do it in 2 halves because it's just so long. It's like a 2-hour video, right? So I might just wait and then do it then. That'll take like 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, because I have plans. Oh, before anybody goes, it's looking like Roach Review, the first episode is gonna be on Wednesday. We're looking at Wednesday. I'm going to confirm it tomorrow to be sure. But yeah, Roach review is going to be this Wednesday. And we're putting in the finishing touches. I had a meeting about it last night. And W to obviously everybody involved and all the mod team and the production, everything like that. And we're going to try it out. So I just want to let you guys know that's where things stand. And you won't be able to stop halfway. It's cinema from start to finish. I don't know. I was gonna link this after Christopher Lee's last part. What is this? Can I find it? That is fucking funny. Is this the?
Didn't think it would end this way.
End? No, the journey doesn't end here. Death is just another path. One that we all must take. The grey rain curtain of this world rolls back, and all turns to silver glass. And then you see it.
What? Gandalf. See what?
White shores. And beyond. A far green country, and to a swift sunrise.
No. That isn't so bad.
No. No, it isn't.
They'll never make another movie like this ever again, bro. There's never gonna be another fucking movie ever like this again in my life. You know what I mean? It's never gonna happen. I'm just glad it happened at all. It'll forever be the greatest trilogy of all time. Yeah, Christopher Lee was right. He was. Man. You can say the same for Harry Potter. I do think that Harry Potter, like, obviously Lord of the Rings is my GOAT, but I do think that Harry Potter, and I would even argue, so like this is just me, right? I would argue that the Harry Potter movies and the Marvel movies leading up to and including Endgame was a cinematic accomplishment that is historic. Like a historic cinematic accomplishment. Like Marvel having the vision for 10 years of movies and then it all coalescing in a climax that I thought Endgame was kind of silly, if you want my opinion. I think Infinity War was the climax and Endgame was like just like a resolution. But that was fucking amazing. And I think Harry Potter was the same thing. The fact that they had, like, and they had, like, a couple of, obviously, character swaps, right? But if you look at a lot of the cast for Harry Potter, they had some of the, like, most amazing actors on it, right? I mean, I think there's definitely that. And the whole blip thing was odd. Yeah. Harry Potter was a pretty insane feat. It was. It was an incredible, Marvel is so shit. I really don't think that, I really don't... I think that even if you don't like the movies, you can respect the cinematic accomplishment that began with the vision that started with Iron Man 1, and then they built it all the way up into a complete universe that every single thing that every movie, like basically like now every single other type of movie developer is trying to do the exact same thing. And it's in the movie itself or all the miniatures? Yeah. X-Men was decent.
We built 8 26-foot tall trees, each one about 5 feet in diameter, carved out of polystyrene with a huge steel structure inside them, then skinned in urethane and carefully detailed to look like bark. Each one had a huge spray of branches, twigs, and leaves that created the canopy of the top of the Malorns.
We created a model which was just a canvas for the shooting crew to light, and then it went to the next level and they just bathed it in this beautiful ethereal quality.
This is shot in very heavy smoke because it's a very mysterious, very environmental kind of place, and it's entirely built in the trees. These elven flats, which are these wonderful sort of Art Nouveau buildings suspended from the trees with walkways going in between them, and hundreds and hundreds of light bulbs, hundreds of Christmas tree lights way back in the distance, where you don't see them as anything but just little tiny points of light. The whole goal here was to create as much depth as possible. We only had 8 trees, but we had to have it look like a whole forest. So basically we have to shoot those 8, change our positions, pull the camera back, shoot them again, change them positions again, pull the camera back again, and then essentially stack them up. So you'd have, in a sense, 8 times 3, 24 trees instead of 8, by step and repeat. This is the kind of thing that you do to try to tie things together. So once you're looking about 20 feet up, you're into the miniature, and you simply continue on up into the canopy where it disappears into the smoke, and you have the sensation that you're looking hundreds and hundreds of feet into the air.
Man, it was so good, man. It was so good. It's quite the art. It is. Now AI does this with the prompt, yeah, but the thing is that it can't match the vision. The vision is what matters. Yeah, AI probably made this easy. Yeah, sure. And when Hollywood was peak, yeah, I feel like Hollywood started to fall off in, I think that really the end of Hollywood was actually when they had the Harvey Weinstein scandal. I think that really damaged Hollywood in like a big way. Because like there were so many people that were involved, and there were a lot of people that were like aware of it. Well, I think the woke stuff, like the thing is that like the Harvey Weinstein stuff gave way to the animosity that came with the woke ideology. Because if like before the Harvey Weinstein stuff, Hollywood actors and movie stars and stuff like that were seen a lot more on a pedestal. But I think that the fact that something that was as entrenched as the Harvey Weinstein casting couch stuff, up until then, I think everybody knew that this is something that happened, but it wasn't like a super common, like it wasn't something that people thought was happening all the time. Does that make sense? And where I'm depressed now? Yeah, definitely. Hollywood was rotten from its beginning. It linked Hollywood to the Bohemian Grove. Yeah, well, it created a separate class of people that was worse than the average people. He financed it too. He wanted 2 movies, and Peter Jackson went berserk. Yeah. Yeah, when they started injecting ideology in every single movie and remaking every great movie but making it shit. Well, like what I'm saying is that like they always had ideology in movies, and they always did this to an extent. But I think that after the Harvey Weinstein stuff, the juxtaposition of like, how is it that you're going to patronize us, the average plebeian people, when you have one of your main producers, what was an open secret, this guy was a sex pest pervert, and he was like doing things that seemed to be non-consensual and more problematic, right? So I think that's the difference. And then COVID, and then them getting on a high horse over COVID constantly, and then Donald Trump right after that scandal, I think made it even worse. Because now it's like, well, you had such a big problem with Donald Trump for all the same reasons that you worked with Harvey Weinstein. Like, what the fuck is this? So, like, that sense of like, guilt, I think, really kind of was assigned to them, and it was very dangerous. An open secret for 25 years. Yeah. I watched the racial egalitarianism video last night. I'll watch it probably tomorrow. I just, you know, I just didn't get around to it today. I know you don't like Ayn Rand. It's not that I don't like Ayn Rand. It's that I don't really think that... I think that like her ideological spectrum, like she's kind of like Karl Marx in a way, where it's like if you apply... Like there's elements of communal living and like communist things. Like there are a lot of like nuggets of truth in both of the ideologies, but you can't apply them entirely. Like, there's a lot of things like that where it's like a little bit of it is okay, but a lot of it can kill you. And it doesn't matter whether it's like anarcho-capitalism or communism. I think that, like, you know, small-scale communal behavior is good, and small-scale free markets can be good too. But if you expand them to a large enough scope, then it can be a dystopia. Does that make sense? So I don't really dislike her. I just don't really, I don't fully buy into it. It's like religion. Yeah, sure. The Star Wars Acolyte showrunner was his last personal assistant, Leslie Headland. I guess she had dirt. I don't know. Maybe. No idea. Hollywood also had ties to Diddy and Epstein and all the other 10 years. Yeah. And I think that was the death of the celebrity mystique. I think that's kind of what happened in general. Are you downloading Luminary EA? Luminary. Have I seen Luminary? Yeah, I was gonna play this game. Yeah, I might play this. I'd have to try it out. Like, it's definitely, like, I mean, the game is, like, very, very new. Or, I don't know about new is the right word. It's like, this is rudimentary. But, yeah, I'll look at that. You seen the trailer for Emberville? Yeah, I mean, like, Emberville reminded me a lot of, Core Keeper. And Core Keeper was another one of those games that Kaisi played, and she's like, oh, I played that game, I played that. And I'm like, oh yeah, what'd you do? And she's like, I don't know. And it was like, okay. Like, I put fucking 250 hours into Core Keeper, okay? Like, I didn't play this game, I beat it, okay? I beat this game. So whenever I have to hear about, oh, I played this game, and I'm like, okay, do you remember like this? I actually did like the incel thing where like you quiz a girl. It's like she likes the game, and I'm like, okay, name every item in the game. Like I actually turned into a fucking incel, and I did that to her for like, I did that to her for that game. I did that to her with Valheim, and I think there was one other game that I did it to her with too. Yeah. Name 10 books. Name 10 weapons in the game. Has to pay some attention to Dragon Sword Awakening. It's great. Really? I looked at some of the gameplay for it. It looked really bad. Have you already started trying out Terraria? No, I haven't. I'm going to play it on stream. I think I'm going to play it at the beginning of September. There's not really a lot coming out. Like, let me see. New game releases next 10 days. Valheim 1.0. Let me see when that comes out. Yeah, Marvel Tokon I don't really have a lot of interest in. I really like I like Tokon a lot because of the artistic interpretations of the characters, but I don't really have a lot of interest in actually playing it. Let me see. Halo Combat Evolved. This is here. Gothic Classic. Mistfall Hunter. This game seemed pretty weak. Maybe I can try it on day one. I don't know. Probably not. Blood Rain. This game was like a C-list game even back when it came out on GameCube. I don't care about that. I don't know any of these. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Oh yeah, but this is for Switch, right? Like, I don't really know, like... Yeah, Beast of Reincarnation. Oh, wow, that's August 4th. Lies of P Complete Edition, what is that? When does Valheim 1.0 coming out? When does it come out? September 9th? Watch it gets delayed 2 days. I'll play that. September. Oh, yeah, that's it. So Deep North. So it's like, so you have Meadows, Dark Forest, Swamp, Mountain, Plains, Mistlands, Ashlands, and then Deep North. Is that right? Is that the order now? I don't know if I missed one. Yeah, okay. So it's 8 zones. You won't play it when it comes out because September 9th is Phantom Blade 0? No, it's not. No, it's no. I guarantee you, it's not. No. No, it's not. Valheim has priority over Phantom Blade? No, I'd play Phantom Blade 0 over Valheim. I would. Because I've already played Delayed from earlier. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're just outdated. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Okay, yeah, so you were right. You're just not right anymore. I'm glad you're not right. Because I wouldn't want to choose. Because I already played... I played Valheim. I played all the way through Valheim. I beat the game entirely once. And then I played it again for the Mistlands. And I played it from start to finish. So this time I'm going to be starting fresh again. And that way with like the full complexity of the game on release. And I think it'll probably take me a week to beat the game. I think I'll be able to get through... Like, I don't know really what I'm going to do. I think I might play a much more... like aggressive build rather than trying to, I don't know, like, because in the other games, like, I spent a lot of time farming and getting all the best gear, but I don't really see myself doing that again. I'd have to think about it. I have to play GTA 5. Yeah, 1 month before GTA 6 is perfection. I will. I'm going to play GTA 5. Don't worry about it. It's Big Sword. Yeah, definitely. Blood of the Dawnwalker comes out September 3rd. Well, I'll play whatever comes out, right? I mean, I try to play all the new games. Like, if that Dragon Blade Awakening game came out and there wasn't something else out at the same time, I would have played that too. You consider doing an alt no voice or voice gaming channel whenever you don't want to be seen or heard? No, I have no interest in doing that. I just want to play video games passively by myself. And I don't have a, like, I have no interest in trying to, you know, like trying to like min-max the content. Like there are times I like to just relax and be off stream and play with myself. Like, I mean, not like that, right? But like just play by myself. This was that channel. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I take this as seriously as I did with my original main channel. Like I used to try a lot harder to be, I don't try as hard to be entertaining now, right? I'm just fat, old, and lazy. And so somehow people still watch, so I can't complain. But anyway, I'm going to head out, and I'll be back on tomorrow, guys. And we'll probably do whatever the fuck that we do then. But yeah, Roach Review, it's looking at we're doing on Wednesday. And we're going to be doing it, time is going to be between 5 and 6 p.m. We haven't completely locked that in yet. I have to make sure that I plan it. But I'm probably thinking about maybe... I think maybe 6, I think probably 6 would make sense, right? Starting at 6. So like an hour and 18 minutes before now. It's 7:18 for, you know, for context on this channel. Yeah, it's going to be on this channel. And if it goes well, we'll probably, like, we have a lot of things planned, right? But I'll deal with that then. Anyway, guys, thank you all very much for watching.